Hello, welcome back to the page. We have been asked a lot of questions and we're going to try to answer a few of those. And if some of you guys have more questions, please leave in the comments and we'll get back to them in part B. Thank you and enjoy the page. Hi everybody, welcome to our channel, The Fly Humphreys.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Fly Humphreys. I'm Jamysa.
And I'm James. And we just jumped on here real quick. It is Christmas afternoon, and we're just out at the wonderful beach in Hua Hin. And we decided to jump on here real quick so we can answer some questions from our video with Isaiah Ashley. Some of the questions that I was asked, I'm not sure how many you replied to. One of the questions was, how are we adapting to the food? Well, she cooks a lot, so the food,
As you can tell.
yeah, the food, hey, we doing good with the food. I mean, so the food is great over here. You know, we eat a lot of chicken.
Yeah.
Try to eat fish. I'm just a chicken dude. But yes, you know, anywhere you go, it's definitely an adjustment to get used to the food. So we just stay with what we know, chicken, or as they say in Thailand, gai.
Yeah.
Gai is chicken. So for the most part, we eat a lot of noodles, a lot of rice, which we're trying to cut back on. So yeah, that was one of the questions. The food is great. The adjustment is not as bad as I thought it would be. What about you?
Well, for me, the food is delicious. It's the bomb, dot diggity calm. The flavors are wonderful. It's exciting to try new dishes. Well, the same ingredients, different ways. It's beautiful here. I love it here. The adjustment, of course, it's not as bad as I thought. Of course, when you move into a whole different environment, you just never know what to expect. But we came in with a positive mindset. We came in looking for the best, and we have found it. We've had a couple of things go on, of course, and that's because we're getting used to, living in a new environment and living in a new place. But overall, yeah, it's the bomb.com.
So another question was the visa status. Now there's many types of visas that actually applies to different type of people. So we're retired. We're on a visa for retired couples. That means you're over 50 and you have an income of retirement. And we go to school here in Thailand. We're taking Thai classes. We're learning the culture.
Which is funny and wonderful at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. We're gonna take some cooking classes, learn some stuff. But as far as visa goes, do your research because
Yes.
the laws here in Thailand
Change
for
all the
visas,
time.
they're constantly changing.
So what might work for someone else, it might not work for you.
But then in 2 weeks, it might work for you.
Right.
It might not work for this person.
Right.
So you got to constantly be looking at these laws as it pertains to Thailand and yourself.
Because they are ever changing. So we have been trying to answer questions accordingly, but we always say, please do your own research to find out what works for you. Also, as we were asked about our income, so of course we established that we're retired, but do not come over here without steady income. Please don't come over here looking for a job. I already have that in line.
Now, to say that doesn't mean that there aren't any jobs.
Right.
The only job that I know of,
well, two,
and I do research, well, two jobs. I know one is teaching.
Yeah.
And what's another one?
Online work.
Online.
Remote work.
So remote. If you're a remote worker at your company and they know that you're remote from anywhere, you can definitely come over here and still be remote and make your American money and live over here in Thailand.
And also, when you look for remote, make sure you ask your job if you are able to travel anywhere in the world. Because for some companies, remote means at home. And your VPN number is going to tell them where you are.
That makes a lot of sense.
So make sure that you ask them Am I remote to stay here, or am I remote to go anywhere? That's important. Also, make sure you try to clear up as many bills as you can.
Oh,
We're honest, so yeah, we have some things that we're still
that
clearing up at home.
that is major.
Yeah,
Make sure that
yeah.
you tie up all loose ends from back home.
But if you have, yeah,
If you plan to be here,
a while,
for a while. We
right?
plan to live here. We basically live here.
Yeah,
So, I'm just gonna pay off everything else we got back there and just solely focus on Thailand. But if you plan to go back, then by all means, as the only thing we have there is storage. So, I'm trying to, get that out of there, but she wanna hold on to stuff. So
yeah. I have a few things to hold on to. When we do come back home, later on in life, we gonna.
this is home. This is home. But that's understandable.
But yes, make sure you do your research. Make sure you try to clear up as much as possible. Um, from the video, you guys know that I lost my mom in a tragic way in March, so we're still cleaning up some stuff from that. But try to do as much as you can to clear up as much as you can. I will say that being here is able to help us to get our finances better in order, because we're not stretched so thin. So we had a plan for that. Our plan was our first year here to get all of our stuff finished, wrapped up back home. So we're in month 3 of that. And we wanted to be realistic and give ourselves a realistic time to do that. And make sure you do that for yourselves. Do your research. I learned from my husband, which of course, I mean, I know that anyway, but more extensive research should be done when you're making such a drastic move.
And another question, not to cut you off, sweetie. Another question was about the credit out here.
What credit?
We sold everything and was trying to get our credit even higher before we left the States.
Yeah.
So once we got to where we felt comfortable and we came over here and tried to present our credit to get something, they looked at us like, no credit, no credit. Like, no credit, right?
Right.
So, yes, that is true. There's no credit checks over in Thailand. There's not even a credit system. So,
Their credit system is if you have money and if you have a lease or proving that you're here, that is your credit. They want to see how you make a little change and where you live. And then that's it. You can get it.
that's true. A rent a car. Someone asked about our renter car. Yes, we rent a little vehicle right now for a little more than $300 per month. And yes, that includes
Our car insurance.
our car insurance. And I'm saying that because there were like several people that couldn't believe that we paid $300 for the entire month
And we do.
and to include
Our
the
car
insurance.
Yeah.
And that is absolutely correct.
Yes.
And they deliver it to you.
Yeah.
They brought our car to us.
Matter of fact, we were out and they were at the house waiting on us for like a half an hour. And we pulled up and I was like, baby, who was that? He said, baby, they're delivering our car.
I mean,
shut your mouth.
When I say that they roll out the red carpet they go above and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why, this country is amazing.
It is.
And I know that everybody's going to have a problem with anything someone does. And I get that. But if you've never been out the country,
that part. Because how can you say anything? Right? How can you give an experience of something when you've never been there yourself? So that's why we always say at our videos, get your passport. Go see for yourself. God gave us this earth to enjoy. It doesn't belong to one particular persons. It belongs to all of us. Go see.
So I had a few veterans that were in the inbox and they were talking about medical insurance and all type of things. As of now, as of today, we have our VA TRICARE insurance, and we have additional insurance, which we've never even used. It is so inexpensive here. I've been to the dentist a few times, and I mean, I've literally never even spent over $100 to go to the dentist.
Right.
So it's inexpensive, but always have a plan B and a plan
C. because you
Just in
never know.
case. Just in
And
case.
because the laws are changing so much, not just here, but also back home in America, you have to keep up with immigration. You have to keep up with what's going on because we are in a different country and we have to follow the rules and regulations of where we live. So, some of the people that are uncomfortable, if you're that uncomfortable, I suggest just stay where you are because they are not going to adhere to our westernized ways and attitudes over here.
This is true.
It's
They
just
don't even allow confrontations in public. Raising of your voices and anything like that is not tolerated in Thailand.
so when you see the stories of things that's happening, it's really rare for them to have, like the robberies or stuff like that because it doesn't happen on the regular over here. So it is a very safe environment. Merry Christmas. Have a great one. Bye bye. Thank you. And I will say being here makes me feel safe. It's a pleasure when the officers come to me to ask me for help instead of assuming that I am in the wrong or I've done something just because I was born with all this beautiful melanin in my body.
Yeah, that part.
And I can put my purse down and I can put my wonderful droid down, droid iPhone, and don't have to worry about it. All my little change is in my bag when I come back, and they're kind and they're respectful. Have we had any bad experiences? Sure, we have. But when I say very, very, very minimum, like to the point where it doesn't even matter because you have uneasy people and unhappy people all over the world. But you cannot allow their negativity to dictate your life. And for the most part, 99% over here is positive, and I appreciate that.
And since our video, we've had about, I don't know, several people contact us about where we live. And it is beautiful, but as of now, they are booked up. They've had people to come from watching our video and move in, and there are no more places available where we live at. So I just wanted to put that out there. For a lot of people wanting to know and asking, why don't y'all do an answers and questions video, Q&A, questions and answers. So here it is. That place is totally booked.
Yeah, but there are so many other beautiful places that they're building around here. So please do your research. We use Property Scout, and we use our agent is Meow, right?
Mew.
Mew, MEW.
And I'll put that in the link so you can get in touch with her and she can find you whatever you're looking for. She
Right.
goes above and beyond.
She does. And
She
then there's another young lady by the name of Cami Shade. We can put her information in. She's very thorough. She's very good. And she makes sure that we are taken care of. She's a big part of our community. And shout out to her as well. Cami is doing her thing. And we have a great community here in Thailand, not just in Hua Hin, but we have communities throughout in Phuket and Pattaya, Bangkok, Hua Hin, Chiang
yes,
Mai. We have a community everywhere, and we are
yes,
growing, and they're learning that we are beautiful people, and it's a wonderful exchange. And we thought it would be robbery for us to be here and not do everything we can to learn about the culture that we're in right now. When you come to America, there are a lot of Americans that just expect for um, our, our fellow brothers and sisters that are outside of America to just know English. And you should know English. Well, when we go out of America, we should learn their language. It goes both ways, and the
yes.
language is fun.
It
It's
is.
different, but it's wonderful because it helps us to appreciate their culture more. We're in their country, and it's a beautiful country. And do not let the negativity stop you from exploring. If you go to a part of Thailand and you don't like it, go somewhere else. If you don't like Thailand, go to another country. There are many countries for you to go and explore. Thailand might not be for you. you know, it might be Africa or it might be Europe or wherever it is, but don't let someone else's negativity deter you from what you want to do. And step out on faith. Life is but a blur. You're here one minute, you're gone the next minute. And don't let other people's fears stop you from your dreams because, you know, we're not rich. We don't have it all, but we ball on our little budget. We make it happen. my husband plans. I was a planner, but I don't have to do that anymore. I'm in my soft girl era. I'm so used to taking care of everyone. And so it's good now to be taken care of in that area. Well, I don't have to do that. But if you don't have that, then just take your time and do your research. We did not do this overnight. Some people do it, overnight. We didn't do that. We planned this for over a year.
Over a year. And
Over a
like
year.
she said, ball on your budget. If that's what you want to call it or if that's what you want to do. We pay a little more than we did back in the States, but we have a quality of life. We live better.
Actually, I object because when we combine everything that we pay for our home bills here, it's way less than what we're paying in America. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but
Because
I was basically talking about the rent.
oh yeah.
So there we pay a little more, but it's way cheaper. It's way cheaper. Or should I say inexpensive, not
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yeah.
To live here. We got a better quality of life.
Right.
We have organic food all the time.
Yes.
You're just losing weight for no reason. You might not see it. But yeah, we're actually losing weight and for no reason at all. We walk our 1 mile a day. We're gonna kick it up to 2,
Yeah.
and we're just getting healthy. We feel healthier,
Yeah.
all around
Yeah.
healthier.
We have more energy, sleeping better. Um, no more headaches like they used to be.
Yeah.
Normally, when I don't feel well, it's because I'm grieving about my mom. So these last couple of months have been difficult for me emotionally, and I just want to say thank you to my husband for helping me because it's been difficult.
Yeah.
But it's wonderful to be able to heal in a place like this. And so my heart goes to all of us that have lost our fathers and mothers. I have lost both now, but I thank God for my mother in love and my father in love, his mommy and dad. And I'm
And
just thankful.
another thing is that, someone asked about ticket prices. Ticket prices will vary. So the first thing to do is to make sure you're looking at the ticket prices at the right time, like Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Between Tuesday and Thursday is going to be your best time. And go to Google Flights. Google Flights, and instead of punching in your destination, punch in where you're leaving from, and then scroll down to the map and go onto the map and blow it up and then click where you're going. That gives you the best price from my experience. If you have a better one, please comment and let us know so we can get the right information out there.
Oh, and thank y'all for letting me know about the difference in that Fahrenheit and Celsius on the stove.
Yeah, Fahrenheit and Celsius is out here is different
I
because
wasn't
we're
even
on
thinking about that. I was like, I knew that.
yeah, we're on kilometers over here, not the temperature from back home, so you gotta, pay attention to that.
Also, I'm gonna let you know, riding and driving in Thailand is an experience.
It's a different beast.
You gotta have nerves of steel.
Because you drive on the opposite side of the road and opposite side of the vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun. So y'all should see us out here driving in these Thai streets.
She be getting it. I'm trying to remember any other questions. I tell you what, we're going to come back and do a part B. So once we go through all of your comments and your questions, we'll write them down, and then it'll be better next time because I'll have a list of all the questions and maybe shout some of you out who asked these questions.
Yes.
So for the most part, we're going to come back and do a question and answers part B.
Yeah, part B. And we want to thank you so much for following us and encouraging us. We have so many wonderful, wonderful words of encouragement and support. And we want to say thank you. And thank you to Isaiah. Isaiah, our little sweet nephew. I have your meal waiting for you when you come back. Shout out to all of our friends and loved ones here in Hua Hin as well that was featured on his channel. Thank you to all of the prayers. Thank you for even the few negative comments. We welcome them all because we want to know what's going on, and we are not here to please everyone, but we want to spread happiness, truthful information, and we want to thank you for subscribing and liking and commenting and all that good stuff. And listen, Listen,
Get your passport.
the Fly Humphreys. God bless. Merry Christmas.